Hi, this is Dawn Vogelfang. I'm going to show you how I've been teaching 5th grade math. This unit was Chapter 8 from Go Math. Chapter 8 is all about dividing fractions. So the platforms or the websites that I've been using to teach this has been Zoom, Seesaw, Google Slides, Khan Academy, Quizlet, and Think Central. To review for tests, I've been using Zoom and Kahoot. And for them to take tests, they've been using the website Quizzes. So first I'm going to show you how the students have been learning through Zoom and some of these websites. So the students know that at 1 o'clock every day we have our math lesson. So they are given a Zoom link and they log on to Zoom. Once they are on Zoom, I could see all of their faces, and then I have these options up here. Right now I don't have my video on. I can share my screen. I can annotate the screen, and everything that I do the students can see. So when they come on, one of the first things I do is I click New Share, and I share my screen. And then we first share our Seesaw activities that they were assigned prior to the Zoom session. So before they get to the Zoom session, they should have this Seesaw activity that was assigned to them completed, and then I just take a couple minutes and share some of them. This is like a good way to activate some prior knowledge of things that they already know and just grab their attention. So this is, the website is app.seesaw.me. I assign them these and then they can do this right in the app and then explain it. So this is one student.
I know when a fraction is simplified when you can divide it more than one time, or you can multiply it one more time.
Okay, there's one.
I'm gonna show you how to find the volume. So
I'm going to fast forward.
Times with 6 lengths, and
so that is Seesaw. So we spend a few minutes in the beginning and I just share what they worked on by themselves. And the kids love it because they get to record their own voice and create these cool videos. The next thing I do is I share my screen again, and I go through these Google Slides that I created to teach, and I can annotate right on the screen. So first I model it. So it says Mia walks 2 miles fitness trail. She stops to exercise every 2 miles. So the Zoom has these options to draw right on the screen. So everything that you do, the kids can see it. So I'll annotate right on the screen, and then they have this in front of them that they can use. Paper version. They have their workbooks at home, so whatever I'm doing they can see. I think that this would be better if I had a touch screen computer. It's a little bit difficult using the mouse and trying to get it to be straight, and so that's one of the difficulties with that. Watch me model it. Then we try this together. They can annotate. I can give them the ability to annotate, and they annotate on the screen. So then we'll do some together. then they'll try this on their own, and then we'll share out. If they have a question, they raise their hand and I can see them. There's also a chat box in Zoom, and where is it? So the problem that I have is these options disappear. So sometimes if I want to get to the chat box, I have to go find it, because it just see how it went behind everything. So now it just popped up here. So more chat. So sometimes I'll ask them a question and I'll say, oh, put your answer in the chat box, and then they'll write their answer in the chat, and then I can see everyone's answers instead of having them raise their hand. This way everybody is participating at the same time. So then their independent activity, I tell them the work that they have to do, and then they have to submit their work by sharing their Word document. We don't use Google Classroom or anything, so it's not very teacher friendly, but that's what we've been doing. They create a Word document with all of their answers, and then they just share it. So that's what we do for several days. They join the Zoom lesson, and I model some problems, and then they go off and they try it, and then they send it to me. Then when we get to review, we use Kahoot. So again, we're on Zoom, and then I bring up Kahoot, and we work on a dividing fractions review. This is what Kahoot looks like. They see a problem, and then they have time to solve it, and then they will pick their answer. Sometimes I give them some hints after a certain amount of time for the students that are having difficulty so that they can participate. After the review game, there is a winner, there's a runner-up, and then there's third place, and the students really love this, and it's very engaging for them. After they review for the test, they go to this website, quiziz.com, and they take a quiz, and then I get their scores right away on how they did with the quiz. So I'll show you what the quiz looks like. This is what the quiz looks like for the students. They put their name.
Question. Caden has 126 yards of ribbon to make bookmarks for 4 friends. How long will each bookmark be? Option 1. 6 yards.
So they go through and they answer the questions. And then they get to see
Question.
where they
5
stand
division
against
1/5.
their peers. For the students that cannot join Zoom, I try to upload videos for them to learn on their own time. So this is what that looks like. I'll send them this video that I created, and they go through and they answer questions. This is good for kids, like I said, who can't get onto the Zoom at 1 o'clock. They can learn at their own time and maybe with the help of their parents. So they watch the video.
Hi boys and girls, we are in lesson 8.2 of Go Math, and our objective for today is to solve problems using the strategy, draw a diagram. First problem says Erica makes 6 submarine sandwiches and cuts each sandwich into thirds. How many?
So I like this website because it's not just YouTube where you're talking, it's interactive. So after I talk for a little while on the video, I can stop and ask a question like, how many sandwiches does Erica make? So it says she makes 6 submarine sandwiches. So it gets them participating and engaged instead of just watching a 5-minute video.
Okay, so I know.
So that website was edpuzzle.com. And after the students watch this, they do the same thing. They complete their independent work, and then they share their answers using a Word document. I hope that was informative, and have a great day. Bye.